Moneta, one name.
One name.
Yeah.
Nwanta. Did I pronounce that right? What's that second one again? Nwanta.
Nwuneta.
Nwuneta. God bless you. I almost forgot that. I wrote it somewhere, but yeah. Now, you are live, Baba.
Okay. I just want to correct something. Though we are not supposed to be here and trade circles with ideas, but it's good that we take discussions the way they came. I wanted to speak about something, but I want to contribute to what you said.
Please.
The last caller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The issue of Tinubu, that they don't want Tinubu to become president because they know they can't control him. God forbid that Tinubu becomes the president.
God forbid. Amen to that, by the way. But go on.
God forbid. We know all of them who have put a sticker on all of them, one after the other. We know all of them. God forbid. Because those ones, like you call them, they are intellectuals. They just came because of their own selfish gain. That is the reason they are there. They don't know that the reason of being a leader is to serve the people. They don't have an iota. They don't have any definition, any inclining towards what is called service. So let us not think they want to bring. Okay, let me bring it in line with what I wanted to discuss today.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever think that Buhari wants to leave power? Or those kitchen cabinets of Buhari, they want to leave power? They've tasted power. They found that they are unstoppable. That's what they think.
Well, they believe that they can do it with or without themselves anymore. Like with or without us, they can get what they want now. Yeah.
Yeah. This is 2021. By 2021, July 2021, no Northerner has come out to say, I want to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in 2023. None of them have come out. No Northerner that's to come out to say, I want to become the president of. Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you, please. Sorry about that.
Yes. None of them has come out to declare that they want to become president. That's to tell you there's something fishy. They want to cause chaos, pandemonium throughout the nation, the federation. Then at the end of the day, they will ask, the Malamu will ask the president to declare a martial law.
A martial law. He's been advising him for it anyway. And I don't, you know, one thing there is I'm so happy you mentioned that. These are the little tiny things that people don't pay attention to, and we let them slide. When they come back to haunt us, they'll say, "Oh, I remember when they said Malamu wrote a memo that Buhari should declare a martial law, suspend the constitution."
Because he has the clause fixed in that their Jamboree constitution.
Yeah,
he has that power to do that.
He has the power, exactly.
So what he will just trigger martial law, and the end of the day, the country is not safe enough to conduct elections. He will continue as long as he wants it. This is the plan, because you're not going to tell me the north that I know before anybody in the south or any part of the country raises up his hand that I want to contest for the presidency. You will see more than 30 northerners
already
will put down their name that they are going for the presidency. But today, as I'm talking to you, nothing like that is happening. Is he not telling you something?
We can't ignore that.
Is he not telling you something? The truth is, they want to use that tactic to remain in power by bringing in, according to Buhari, he said his cousins that are in Niger, his cousins that are in Chad, that in everywhere, by bringing in those people to constitute nuisance in the country, and at the end of the day, he will do that. And when he do that, he's going to rule Nigeria with an iron hand that we've never seen before. But one thing I used to tell people, it is never too late. Never say never. Because I talk to a lot of people in the locality where I live, and some of them, I'm sorry to say, they are from the south like us, either the southeast or they are from the southwest. And they'll tell you You can't fight government. Nobody's fighting government.
Nobody's fighting government. See, I keep telling people too, when you say something, they will say, why, if you are not fighting government, why are you putting gun in your house? Are people that at least to ask such questions in the face of all these murderous killers, that you ask people that why are you keeping gun in your house if you are not planning to fight government? So if I own a gun and I'm against government for not protecting me, that means that my one gun is to go and fight government. How does that correlate?
It's in the Constitution. There is self-defense. There's something called self-defense in the Constitution of every country, even United Nations. But the reality on ground is that the problem the South has, I used to tell people, I sat down and I think about this thing. The problem that the South has is that we are always on a tussle. We're always on a competition with each other. You're and on YouTube doing your thing, and tomorrow I want to start doing it. And the only way I can think I can get up there is to criticize your own program. That is the problem that we have. We have competition,
unnecessary, dirty competition.
We have this thing they call unhealthy competition. We have this thing they call negative. I mean, negative. For me, that's what I target to be. We have negative education, not a positive education. But in the North, people will say, "Oh, that the reason they are united. They are united. That's the reason they beat us the game." But they are not united. What they did is that they make sure they killed education, civilization, killed it to zero level, so that the oligarch among them, when they speak,
they can easily lord over everybody.
Yes, will carry out the thing. I was looking at what happened at the Jota, that little girl that died. I stayed in a church. I called somebody, and the person told me that the girl was running. When the girl was in her shop, in her mother's shop, and when he saw multitudes running, she ran towards. I mean, she followed the multitude to run because she doesn't know what was coming, and that's how the bullet hit her. But now, I ask myself, those who shot that gun, they are feeling the same impact that everybody is feeling in that nation.
Absolutely.
And yet, somebody will give you an advice or an order to do something, and you carry out that thing, and yet your problem lingers and it keeps getting worse and worse. Believe me.
Thank you so much.
I tell everybody that cares to listen, the most God-gifted man that God created in Nigeria as a whole was Fela Anikulapo Kuti. This man saw this thing, this man sang, this man cried, this man was brutalized because of his messages.
And they called him a madman.
Don't understand. And they called him a madman. You know, and that's the reason I look at all this. I look at Nigeria, especially in Lagos and in Port Harcourt, where the entertainment industry is so high. Instead of they should be talking about their problems, and at the end of the day, some stupid idiot will be talking about, oh, Burna Boy won Grammy, he won this, he won that.
Competitions that doesn't, in fact, see, thank you so much, Baba.